Greetings, fellow action figure connoisseurs, and welcome to another episode of Digital Caveman Presents G.I. Joe Tuesday. I, as always, am your host, the Digital Caveman, and today I will be presenting you with the G.I. Joe Classified Series number 122, Doc. Let's get into it! Let's start things off with a look at the packaging, and here we have a peg hook. The G.I. Joe star, he's number 122. On the front, it's got like that carbon fiber wallet look to it all around the box, you know, just as the background. G.I. Joe, Carl Doc Greer, nice big window showcasing most of the figure and his accessories. The G.I. Joe star, G.I. Joe Classified Series. Warning, don't stick things in your pie hole that do not belong there. 4 and up, assortment number. Hasbro print on the bottom, small print, fine print, legalese print, main China print, symbols I'm not going to learn, and a barcode. On this side, we've got some nice artwork there of Doc. G.I. Joe Classified Series number 122. On this side, number 122, G.I. Joe star. There are the symbols for his skill set, which you can look up at gijoe.com. There's artwork of Doc. Same artwork as the other side. It just has a different tint to it. Here we have a QR code. You can scan that if you want to, but probably it just takes you to shop.hasbro.com instead of anything really having to do with this specific figure. G.I. Joe Classified Series. Then on the back, we've got some nice practical photography of Doc in action, and then it looks like some digital render close-ups of some of the features of the figure. Again, there is his skill set symbols, which you can look up at gijoe.com. G.I. Joe, Carl Doc Greer, parents, gijoe.com. Attention, don't stick things in your French pie hole that do not belong there. Includes figure and 7 pieces. Warning, attention, Octoon, don't stick things in any language pie hole that do not belong there. Don't give it to babies. Small fine, legalese made in China print, Hasbro print, assortment number print, another symbol I'm not going to learn. And that, my friends, is a look at the packaging. Let's take a look at the figure and his accessories. And here we have handy dandy tweezers to help us take a look at some of the smaller accessories. And let's start off with all these Molly pouches over here, or Molly accessories, Molly type accessories, I guess. So here we have a holster, and this holster is for his flare gun. And forgot to say, it does have a post on the back of it. All these pouches have these posts on the back of it, and in the vest you can see, like here and here you can see real good, there's some ports in the vest, and that's where these pouches go. And then here's a smaller one, and that's upside down. But these all have nice molded details, and you can definitely pretty much tell what they are. Maybe not exactly where they're supposed to go. I guess that's kind of up to you. And here's another pouch. I can hang on to it. And I can, apparently. So nice molded details. And that goes for all of these pouch accessories. Here goes one. It's got the medical cross on it. And a torch. Tampo. So nice paint apps there. And then here is the largest of those pouches. Not too bad. Next up he has a stretcher. It does have a post on the back of it, so that I thought maybe so you could, you know, put a figure on there, but the way, you know, it's to store on his back, because, you know, it's got these feet on it. It folds out on these hinges right here. And there you can see the straps go all the way around, but the buckles are on the top side, so it would sit like this, and you would put somebody on it, and hopefully their booty doesn't make it go bleh. So the way that they put this together is a little bit, I don't know, weird to me. Next up we have what I originally thought was a gun of some kind, but it's not. It looks to be some type of stapler, maybe medical stapler, or maybe some type of suture gun would be my guess. Don't know 100%. And here we have an unmistakable, I was going to say unrecognizable, but that's not the case because it's very recognizable, but an unmistakable flare gun. And we have Doc's glasses. Nice tint to the lenses. I'm assuming that the whole thing is molded in those colors and that the frames are just a paint app. That's really the way that it looks. But very nice looking pieces there. And then last up we have his helmet. It's got some medication here. It's got some medication here under this band. I'm assuming it's some kind of elastic band. And then straps that do not open up. Well, I take it back. They may open up. Oh, it looks like maybe they do open up. Or else they're glued in there. Maybe not. Maybe it don't open up. 'Cause that looks broke. Yeah. It's not supposed to open up. And that's supposed to be glued in there. So mine was broke. A little spot of glue that'll fix that right up. But, you know, other than that, very nice little helmet. This helmet, it's the right color. Same color as his uniform. So let's adjust the camera. And I don't know, the face kind of looks like an actor. I don't know. Maybe a middle-aged Bill Cosby. I hope not. So, but very nice. Looks like they use that face printing technology on the head. Looks like there's a mold. Snafu there. On his head, he's got a scar there. And got some paint snafu right here. Looks like he might have a little bit of color to the lips. Of course, the eyes, the eyebrows, the hair. Looks like he's got a little bit of gray creeping in at the temples there. So that's pretty nice. Got some white for the t-shirt under the uniform. Got a paint app here and here. I think that's some kind of pin. This is, of course, some kind of light. And paint app for his belt buckle, and then for his belt under this, you know, utility belt, I guess. It's got a belt for his pants. It looks like most of this is molded in the correct color. It's got a medic tampo on this side. It's got, you know, a medical symbol on this side. Port. So all kinds of ports for those pouches. Got a pouch right here on his leg. Got a holster right here for his suture gun or stapler. It's got a nice tampo there for the watch. So overall, nice looking figure, I would say. As far as his articulation goes, he looks up that high. He looks down that far. It's got a little bit of chicken neck. It's got some slight waggle. He will do the full exorcist. Butterfly at the shoulder, goes back that far, forward that far, so not very much. 360-degree rotation there at the shoulder, as well as he can raise his arm up a little bit better than 90 degrees. Cut here at the upper bicep for another 360-degree rotation. Double hinged pinless elbow, and it gives you that much bend. 360 degrees at the wrist on an in and out hinge on this side, and up and down hinge on this side. Not 100% sure what's under the vest. I'm assuming it's a standard ab hinge. Yeah, that's what it looks like. And he does have a ball joint at the waist, so in conjunction with those, he can lean back that far. He can lean forward that far, so that's really good, especially with this overlay. And yeah, you can definitely see that regular ab hinge in the back there. He can lean left and right a little bit. At the waist, he will rotate 360 degrees. At the hips, he does have pull down hinge, and with that engaged, he can give you pretty much the full splits. Not quite, it's almost there though. Close enough to count it. He can kick forward, not quite 90 degrees, and backwards 3/4 of a step. Cut at the upper thigh for a full 360 degrees worth of rotation there. Double hinged pinless knee. Gives you that much bend. Might be a little bit more without this straps of this bag in the way, but I'm not pulling them off. Let's see, we can test it out on this side. And not much. A little bit more maybe, not much. So at the ankle, tilts down that far, tilts up that far, and then it does have a forward facing pin for a little bit of waggle. Now, as far as his accessory storage, of course his helmet goes on his head, and I probably should have put his glasses on first, I don't know. So we've got that there. Yeah, you work out the glasses a little bit, you get them in there, and then you still have to work at them a little bit to get them in there 100%. And I still didn't get them in there 100% because the arm is sticking out way out on this side, so that's not good. There you go. I got it in there that time. And the helmet helps to hold those in place. His stapler or suture gun, whichever it happens to be, goes in this holster where a sidearm would go. And as far as the rest of these bags, you can probably put them in here, you know, however you really want. This is the holster for the flare gun. I kind of feel like that needs to be where he can access it easily. So for me, it goes there. And the rest of them just kind of plug in, you know, however you would like them. Guessing this one kind of goes here. And maybe the small one goes over here. It's the other small one right here. that one right there. And then, yeah, this one looks like it probably ought to go right there in the front. To identify, hey, don't shoot this guy, he's a medic. You're not supposed to shoot this guy. Because that's not nice. And then, you know, when you have all his pouches there in place, there's really no spot for this to plug in, but where this is plugged in, that's where this would plug in. So, you know, when you have your dock in hand, if you don't already, you know, just set those pouches up however you would like. And that, my friends, does it for a look at the figure and his accessories. It's time for my favorite part of a review, comparisons. And here we have the G.I. Joe Classified Series dock with the Walmart exclusive G.I. Joe Classified Series retro-carded Commando Snake Eyes, the G.I. Joe Classified Series retro-carded Scarlet, and the G.I. Joe Classified Series retro-carded Sergeant Stalker. Here we have the G.I. Joe Classified Series dock with the Valaverse Action Force Special Deployment Series Swarm Sentry and the Valaverse Action Force Swarm Scarab. For our final set of comparisons, here we have the G.I. Joe Classified Series dock, with from the Marvel Legends series making his cameo appearance, Stan the Man Lee. Our final G.I. Joe Classified Series comparison, the Hasbro Pulse exclusive Regal variant Cobra Commander. From Star Wars The Black Series, the Archive Edition 501st Legion Clone Trooper. And for a 7-inch scale comparison, from the Masters of the Universe Masterverse line, the 40th Anniversary He-Man. For final thoughts on the G.I. Joe Classified Series dock, I have to say, I like the accessories he comes with, but I think maybe the vest might be a bit too much. With all the pouches and stuff. Although I can understand why a medic would need, you know, something with lots of pouches. So I understand that piece being on here, but I don't know, I don't know if it feels like it takes something away from it or adds too much to it, or I don't know. So I will probably be picking up the inevitable retro-carded version of this that doesn't come with the vest and, you know, not all these accessories and stuff. And, you know, then I will have both versions. But the only other drawback to this figure is that with all the pouches attached, he can't carry the stretcher on his back like he's supposed to. So, a little bit of a trade-off there. One less pouch or no stretcher. Other than that, you know, I like the sculpt of this. I think without the vest overlay, it's really, really true to that original Real American Hero figure, and they'll have zero issues making this one into a retro-carded release easily. Much like Stalker. Very easy peasy repaint for that retro-carded Stalker, and this one will be an easy peasy I don't even think they have to repaint it. Just have to take the overlays off. Some of them. The vest at any rate. But overall, I like this figure. I'm glad that they finally gotten us a dock. And, you know, we do have a Saw Viper coming down the pipe soon, so look out, Doc. Well, that does it for the review. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you so very, very much for supporting this channel through viewing. If you are interested in supporting my channel further, I am now offering memberships at various tiers. Click the join button on my YouTube page or check this video's description for the link and see if any membership offers are right for you, but only if you are in a position to do so. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you would like to see more content or just help the channel grow, or both, that's even better. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. That's a wrap, folks. I'll see you next time.